Maribel happily eats out of Doug's hands. Doug wears a small smile with a private hint of triumph. It sounds silly out loud, but there's hope there will be milkshakes again, if he figures out how to do the work himself. He turns his gaze over to the aircraft carrier looming on the horizon. A dead, gently swaying metal coffin filled with corpses and unplundered loot. Doug scrunches up his face, shakes his head. He doesn't know the first thing about driving a boat, and a swim would be suicidal. If deer can turn feral and undead, so can fish, and there's worse things lurking in the water than on land. For now, Doug turns his attention to exploring and clearing out more towns. He gives Maribel a pat on the head, goes to retrieve his trusty axe, and gets back to work. And with that, welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, starring Doug Fenton, football player. I had to take a bit of a break from editing, as there were several other things I needed to do last week, but I won't get into it. I have decided that for this episode I would try increasing the font size, because it turns out I actually have a good number of mobile viewers. So I want to make sure that you can actually look at the user interface and text logs. If this doesn't work, then I can always increase it again, because Cataclysm has no sane way to change its fonts for some reason. I tried, it broke. It didn't seem to make sense. We won't bother with it. We'll just get right into the episode. Left my fire axe over here and the feed storage. We're going to stay away from Maribel's children. Oh, I can't climb that fence with this axe. While I'm here, let's see if there's anything worth taking from this place. Crime novels, drama novels. Oh, the Touchdown Special, which we've already read several chapters of. No. Learning facing, landscaping with earth shaping, intermittent. Now, that's a new one. We're gonna take a look at that. Let's head over. Just acting like I gotta keep the axe with me at all times. Just climb over, get the duffel bag, get back in, and let's see. Oh, the door's locked. Okay. Drama novels. A real book for real adults. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. A martial arts manual. Very interesting. Modern something. Floral healing. The healing power of nature. Very nice. Learning fencing. We've already got that book, I believe. Landscaping with earth shaping. Move earth and the turning of the earth. Very interesting. We're not going to take intermittent fasting. That sounds gross. Wine making for beginners. Doug doesn't drink. Alright. As for that, see that there is there we go, a heavy-duty flashlight. We'll take its battery. We're going to see what's in here. Interesting. Commercial fertilizer. Okay. Well, instead of going through the door, we'll just break the window. Okay, the door's locked on both sides. Neat. A stock pot that can carry a decent amount. Let's see. We'll take the detergent, always take the yogurt. A handful of cherries, nice. I'll just sit down and munch on these cherries and this yogurt. Alright. Now we're gonna go pick back up the axe. Actually, hold on. What's in here? Some cargo spaces. Cool. Ooh, gosh. What the hell? The wing mirror stops movement. That is interesting. try and extend their end later. Some rocks, as we're starting to rust a little bit on our throwing skill. And Doug can't have that. Come on. There we go, baby. There we go. Alright. Okay, and we have landed. There were a couple interesting things, mostly just a beehive and then question mark, question mark, question mark, which is ominous, but Doug doesn't feel like fighting giant bees. Oh, of course, we're greeted by a zombie child. Alright, let's drop the duffel bag and get to work. Oh, there's blood all over this place. What the hell is that? That is a futile fighter fighting off that child. We'll try and... oh, too late. We don't make it in time. Futile fire goes down, and the child bleeds to death shortly after. Well, I guess that's nice. That means that we don't have to deal with it. Ooh, some gum. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't get here in time. Already took one kill. Ooh, pomegranate gum. Lovely. What's in these drawers here? Unbrowsed laptop, a survivor map. That's interesting. Do I have my wallet on me? I should. Survivor map. You know what? Let's take this survivor's... No. Can't. We don't have any room for it in our pockets. Okay. Then we won't worry about it right now. Oh. Oh, here we go. That is zombie dwarf. Come on, go down. Go down, you piece of crap. You know what? We're not gonna sit around that. Oh, and he goes down in 2 easy strikes. Okay. Got a garbage bag on top of him. A bunch of hemoflyers in it. Okay. Oh, there's a second floor to this place. Smash the window open and just take a look at this room. A brown t-shirt and little else. Let's see. We have a look at Liberty. And it looks like this isn't entirely just an open lake. Leads into a river. River goes into bridge. There's a solar farm over there? Now that is interesting. That could be good for going off the grid. Or maybe it'd be a nice place to set up. Something to consider. Alright. Let's take a look at some of these smartphones here. Activate the unbrowsed one. Oh, it's locked. I gotta pay attention to that. What about this laptop? We will browse both laptops. Junk files, questionable media, recipe catalogs. Read the file. Nothing interesting on that one. Okay, well. You never know. Questionably named media files could always be something neat. Let's just butcher these corpses while we're right here. A P. That's just the phone book. Or a toilet brush. Yee. So it doesn't seem like there's anything that interesting in any of these places. There's a hippie van. It's in pretty good shape. The engine's kind of beat up, but other than that, got wheels and it goes. And it has a security system. Alright, well. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll keep track of the fact that there is a working car here. Liberty. I want that solar farm. Doug really likes the idea of having an entire solar farm to himself. Another motel? Oh, here we go. Zombies already. Brainless in there. Zombie dwarf again. Alright. Come on. Come on, everybody. You guys aren't that tough. One-shotting normal zombies now. Wait, what is this? Laughing zombies. Goes down easy. He's just gonna keep wailing on that car. We'll let him. Alright, now we can deal with it. Smack the lizard folk up against the car. Oh! Dude came prepared. He had a gun. And some tear gas. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna consider everything here is dead now. Ooh, some gum. And a flyer we'll look at. Let's see, anything else in here that's interesting? Kiwi gum. Swimmer zombies don't really have anything on them. Zipper bag with drugs. Alright, let's chop everybody up now. Zombie dwarf. Oh, come on. We're gonna start shouting at him. And then chop him up. Easy, easy. Butcher the rest of these corpses here. Whoever comes around here is gonna have some fun little treats. That gun will be left out for them, because we don't want it. Where was that headless zombie? Oh, there you are. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come through. Come on. Come. Yep. Come on. Whatever. Day pack. Cool. Day pack holds. The day pack holds quite a bit. Suitcase. Alright, let's just butcher him. Call it good. Take a look at these cars. Thermos, cute. I don't know why thermoses end up in the trash all the time in this game. I guess people just really don't like them. Ooh, some butter. A pear. Some mineral water. Not bad. Newspapers. We'll just log those real quick. Nothing in here. A little bit of blood on the ground there. Check the dumpsters. Smudge scrolls. Sappy scrolls. Steel chains. Something in here is probably interesting. Rewritten scroll we already have. Newspaper, newspaper, newspapers. Okay, stoneware. Oh my god, there is so much stuff in here, but none of it is very useful. I'll take the glass jars though. Eventually we will start canning and making plenty of juice. Flyers, newspapers, log those real quick. More rewritten scrolls. Okay. And that looks like... Oh, standpipe maintenance log? No. And that's about all we'll worry about. Okay. There's no map in here. Bad luck. Oh, the tourist guide. Alright, we'll read the tourist guide. Okay. I think we figured out what the size of this lake is here. It is pretty big. Must encompass all that. Maybe more. but we have 4 merged towns west of Liberty. And over the bridge. Fast food, cathedrals, restaurants, coffee shops. Why does those appear on? And there's plenty of unexplored territory to the north. Maybe a place that we could finally get a pair of binoculars. But before then, we're going to go and get the survivor map back from that other motel right here. Survivor map. It's those. Have some actually useful locations to know about. Oh. Hey. Let's see. Fast food. Home improvement store. An apartment tower. That'd be good to clear out. A pawn shop, which might have something cool. Small market. Some houses. Pavilion. Community gardens. Those are always nice. Alright. We will take the car forward just a little bit here. And I realize I need to put on my vehicle, because otherwise I have no idea how fast I'm going. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's sit in the car, take a bit to read. We have our fantasy novel we're just going to read a few chapters out of. Get our focus back, and a little bit of our wariness. Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like we have a police blockade up here, and oh boy. Something terrible happened. There's just a bunch of zombie cops. We can take them. Doug is a tough guy now. But first, let's get some rocks. Where'd the rest of my rocks go? Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, here they come. Oh, we're out of rocks. And we're trying to throw our football helmet again. Let's put that back on. Get our fire axe. Start chopping them up. Zombie health's coming down in one easy shot. Yep. We're getting criticals all the time now. Come on. Come on. One cop. Two cop. Three cop. Come on. Is there a 4? Nope, there's not. Just this jerkwad. Blammo. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, this guy had 2 loaded magazines on him. Let's take these rocks. Get the duffel bag. We'll butcher these bodies while they're here. I don't want to leave them around. Some decent tear gas. PR-24 baton. Always nice to collect these. You can give them to survivors that don't know anything else about surviving. It's a reliable weapon. It's very tough. And as long as you give it to them while it's extended, they will use it properly. I don't think that NPCs know that you should activate it first. Do not quote me on that. What have you got? Right, you have the magazines. A sorcery baseball cap. Got a snapback baseball cap displaying the phrase "Got sorcery," colored white in a Cosmos black background. Shields your eyes from the sun, provides a little bit of warmth. So it's... okay. it's just nerd gear, that's all it is. Okay. back here. Just in case we get attacked. Let's drop around here and see if there's anything in this. Oh, looks like the vehicle is devoid of useful materials. Okay. Let's try and pick everything up off these bodies. The battery, ooh, a light jacket, holster, we already have one. Back at home, anyway. But you know what? Let's wear the holster and activate the holster to put in the items too small. What do you mean? Whatever, never done. Never mind. Black and white. What? Animated pile of moss, leaves, sticks, and other forest detritus seen to the north, beating up the zombies, towering almost 3 meters high. 3 pits near the top with a lambent green glow might be eyes. It slowly walks on massive limbs. It is not to be messed with. We will let it go do its work. It's taking powerful swings at them. Okay. It's a Hulk. Ooh, some alcohol wipes. You know what? We'll just wipe down our wounds while this mil-spec searchlight apparently stares menacingly at us. And just not worry about it. Has the bracken white even been hurt? No, I don't think it can be by them. We'll try not to get too close to it. I'm worried the thing isn't nice. Ooh, nylon holster. It's in bad shape. But it's a nylon holster, who cares? Okay. Let's see. That's just, in fact, it's hunting the zombies. It's bleeding? The thing can bleed? But it can apparently heal, because I don't see any damage on it. Strong glue. Nice. We'll take some of that. Hold on. Oh, he's angry. He sees us. Okay, yeah, he's not nice. He's not nice at all. Whoops. He's not nice at all. And, We'll just let him go and beat up the zombies here. Drop the duffel bag and go to work, Doug. 1 fat zombie, 2 fat zombies. Who's in this crowd over here? Looks like a bunch of elves. Of course. And a raven folk. Okay. Okay. And he starts screeching. And they start gathering? No? Okay. Okay, now he starts screeching. He is running towards us, and he's brought a dog. That's fine. Dogs are nothing to us anymore. Oh boy. Very dodgy elf. Don't get surrounded, Doug. Let the elf die to bleeding. It's not bleeding hard enough. Okay, keep walking it out, keep walking it out. Oops, we killed a child. What's our morale screen again? Morale... F11. We don't feel so bad about killing them anymore. We just feel remorse. Only down to -34. Okay. Everything is dead. Finally. Take a peek at the newspaper. Find the duffel bag. Take a peek at this newspaper. Alright, there we go. 3 flu shots. extremely lightweight, and they have a good barter value. You know what? I'll take these. 64 hardtack. How is this one old? My dude, how long have you had this? It lasts years. Oh, no, apparently it doesn't. It only lasts seasons. Still, it's a ton of food. Soggy heart. Okay, well. Got a hexamine stove on him, some batteries, okay. Citrine and silver cufflinks, these are cute. This guy's bug out bag was filled with good stuff. Antiseptic powder, oxycodone. Oh my god, this dude's bag is just filled with stuff. Maintenance map, the subway map, a trail guide. Why would you willingly take the protein rations from those places? Hey, flatbread. Flatbread. We can make sandwiches. Alcohol wipes, we don't need the alcohol wipes, we have plenty. But the pasta. You know what? We'll take this hexamine stove. How big is it? It's lightweight and it's teeny. Yeah, I'll take it. But also, we're just going to drop this guy's bug out bag right here. And we're going to put that as a bug out bag. Those are extremely rare and extremely nice. I hope I don't sit here taking so long poring over spreadsheets looking for loot that I really want, but I loved it. Oh, what? A zombie master? Oh, shit. Doug sees a familiar sight. A monstrous beast that gave him a lot of trouble, and he's tracking. Doug tries to lure him out. Come on. The brainless zombie becomes a listener. He's already seen exactly what it can do, and these things can fight. He immediately gets to his feet, but not this time. Come on, stay down. You came to me. And he dies on his knees. Zombie Master was lured easily out of the crowd of zombies, but ooh, that could have gotten dicey. You are not getting back up. Where is our duffel bag? We're gonna get our butchering tools. Come here, listener zombie. Okay. One time, I had 2 master zombies. There's zombie masters in an aircraft carrier. And that's a recipe for disaster. Surprisingly, I didn't lose that character. Because he was on the 2nd floor, but every day that I spent sleeping on the 1st floor, he was sitting there upgrading things because he heard noises, and that apparently got him aggroed enough to use his ability. There were skeletal juggernauts out the wazoo. A thing which one day Doug may meet. Hopefully not soon. Let's see. Caffeinated chewing gum. Yuck. Yuck. Doug needs no caffeine. He gets plenty of sleep. Yep. What am I doing? I just realized something. Doug, you can store away this, and you can just wield the hiking backpack and take the entire thing back to the car. Just dump it right here. Boom. 105 items. We can sort them later. Alright. Continue chopping these up while... Ooh, a file? There's nothing in this. Mutating zombie crawler. I don't want him being in the screen too long. Let's get the fire axe and run over to take care of him. First, a crawling zombie. Yeah, you'll die. Goodbye. Yeah. Nice try. Mutating crawler. Down. Bitchin'. Cool. I love that little completely useless ability that I decided to take with hard-earned experience points that gasses me up sometimes. It's cute. This house has some nice things in it. Blackberry gum, lovely. Let's eat some. Dismember this grabber. Oh no. Okay. You know what? I'm pretty happy about this playthrough so far. That is, I think, the first grabber zombie we have met. Let's check. Zombie grabber zombie. I have no idea, because it won't let me see by alphabetical order. So, just won't worry about it. Look at the flyer, and then dismember. Look at the flyer, and then dismember. It seems like I have a much easier time dismembering corpses the higher my butchering level is. It's probably because that hunting knife +1 is very effective. So otherwise, it takes like 50 seconds to do this. Listener zombie? Has? Okay. Get the rock. Put away the axe, and then start wielding rocks. Because Doug wants to practice. I don't want to throw rocks at the Bracken Light. I know it has special abilities that I... Well, actually, I don't know if it has special abilities. Okay, we see a little zombie in the kitchen here. Kitchen? Bathroom. Yeah, we'll just throw rocks at point blank. We don't give a crap. We're only 3% behind on our throwing skill. Let's see, what's in here? Antiseptic, antacid tablets. Makes you less likely to vomit. It could be nice in case if we have some serious trouble. Electric hair trimmer. You know what? The Fent needs to trim the mullet. It's time. It's time. Gardening the Druidic way. Sounds nice. Fantasy novels. Love it. Basic sword and sorcery. You know what? I'm gonna go into the files of this game and change that description. Good old sword and sorcery. Yeah. Protective measures. A graphic novel. Brings your dodging knowledge to 1, which is useless for us. Late rent notice. Ooh. 30 days to pay or they're going to court. That didn't end up mattering at all. Lots of books all over the ground here. Lots of fantasy books, too. Introduction to Computer Science. Beginner's Guide to Magic. Sure, they have a very high barter value. Computer Science and Overview. Sure. Recoil, nah. Arduino Experience? Experiments. There we go. That's another Beginner's Guide to Magic. More fantasy novels. Through the Lens, a very useful book. The magical method of tidying up. Gives us Freshen Up, Aura of Protection, yes! And Sorcerer's Hand, a Magus spell. At the very least, we're going to learn Aura of Protection, because we will be dealing with things where that is a godsend. All this garbage over here. No wonder the dude got a late rent notice. Nobody was here. Or, no, then how would it have ended up on that table? It would be outside instead. Family cookbook. Nice. Cooking on a budget. Nice. La vida deliciosa. Definitive Mexican cuisine. Absolutely. We love Mexican here. Large springs. Nah. The bracken white may be outside. We're going to close that just in case he gets a peek at me and decides to stomp through. I don't want to deal with that. Some more detergent. We're going to need plenty of it. Ooh, forest honey. And we'll reload that plastic bottle of all the forest honey that's remaining. Let's see. Tea bags. No. Glass jar. Oh, sealed glass jar with sugar. Sure. Let's see. Gallon-sized zipper bags. Lovely, lovely. Stuff to store our food in. Candles, 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 candles. We figured out those suck for reading. They're just for, you know, I don't know. A small tin can with some canned tuna-fish. Nice. I love looting. I can't help myself. Alright. Entire place is open. And a small child is coming at us. Not anymore. Okay. We did not feel any less bad about obliterating that child with rocks. And we're gonna get to work on dismembering it. Ooh, a zombie soldier. No, we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna... Oh. I'm sorry, was that more zombie soldiers? No, he was just flitting in and out of our vision. Hold on. A feral cop. Oh, crap. Nope, 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 nope. Shit! He blew his whistle! He did exactly what I didn't want him to do. Stop fleeting! Eat rocks! The rocks are not very effective. Come on, Doug, you're better than this. His armor is shattered. You can hit him. Get him! Alright, we're gonna have to get the axe out. The axe only takes a few moves. Take him down! The whole while he's chasing us, he's wheating and not shouting anything at us. Huh. Normally they do. Medical gauze, bandages, absolutely. Yeah, this tear gas sprayer on him. A wooden tonfa. Wow. This may be a good weapon to take with us. Yeah, we'll take this with us. Doug wants to practice with a tonfa. It could be a good weapon. It has a high blocking value, a riot armor suit. We are not wearing a riot armor suit. We're going to put away the fire axe and then... Oh, right. There's still this decaying zombie chasing after us, so we should probably deal with him. Okay, there you go. Now we put away the fire axe. I imagine Doug's just, like, looking around here thinking, you know what? I'm thinking tacos tonight. This armor's pretty cool. And the zombie is just moaning and shambling towards him. He's like, just a second. Hold on. I'm thinking. He takes out the axe, just whips his head off, and they're like, okay, now we can focus. We'll take this riot armor suit because it's actually in pretty decent condition. We'll take it all the way over to the car. Drop it here. We'll drop the duffel bag outside. And take a moment to... Oops. That's not the fantasy novel we needed. Now we'll get back in here, read the novel we were already working on, get some of our weariness back. There we go. Even just a short rest of an hour is going to give you back a lot of weariness. It doesn't seem like that's an appropriate word to describe it, but it is what it is. Put away all our maps. Yeah, let's put away all our mods, maps. We'll read the books later. Put away these. We need to be careful about what things we put away, because we're not putting away our gum. We're keeping that. Put away these tear gas. Put away these smartphones. Memory card, the hexamine stove, we don't need it. This, the entrenching tool, the PR batons, wooden tonfa, the stinags, martial arts manual, all the detergent, and all that stuff. Oh, right, and we forgot to get rid of the books because we're going to skim them really quick. Looks like we can get computers intermediate with those 2 books. Nice, that's a step up. We just need a, a laptop with plenty of power. Put away the books. That was a lot of volume. Put away more books. Put away all these batteries, because we don't really need them right now. Is there anything else we can get rid of? Nope, we're good. Okay. Now we take out the axe. And go back to work. We can get rid of this note, because we actually already ganked the bug out bag. Ooh, what was in here? Books. Just books. Right. The books that we were going to pick up. So we already know 1 spell is all you need. Is it, though? Utility molding. Well, you know what? That sounds cool. Works as the book says. You can change the shape of your tool depending on your needs. You just need different cool tools. More fantasy novels. Day trade for a living. Another 1 spell is all you need. It's not very costly, but it's also not very voluminous. Introduction to Applied Meteorology. Wind running. That sounds like a cool spell. Wind running and shocking lash. Everything you need to ace chemistry in 1 big fat notebook. Nice. Another fantasy novel. Samurai novels. We love those. They are bulky, but only slightly more bulky. Who cares? Samurai novels are awesome. Bacon, 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 bacon. Ooh, bacon, 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 bacon. Absolutely. How long does this last again? 6 weeks! On the shelf? Oof. What kind of bacon lasts that long? Maybe I just don't buy bacon enough to know. Okay, well, whatever. More Gelsons. Another battery. We can never have enough of those because we have no means to recharge. There we go. That's the word that I was looking for. More meds. No meds. No need. Let's get back to work. Is this a panicked person? Hello? No? Yeah, you're panicked. We'll just let you go. We don't care. Oh. Ram steel at mount. Out of bounds. On vehicle. We don't care. As long as it doesn't break our game, but we are going to quick save just in case something stupid happens, because you never know. Ooh, 5 rotten bread. Horse honey. Peanut butter. Nice. Maple syrup. Love it. Come on, Doug. Do you really need all this food? Do you really need all this food? No, but you need long strings. You never know what you're gonna need. Sports jersey? Oh, a sports jersey. And in fact, it's not a sports team jersey, though. It's just a sports jersey. Doug needs to either fix up his sports team jersey, this one doesn't fit him, Or... an electric outfit. That would be nice for the winter. In case Doug makes it that far. He might. We don't know yet. Door's locked. Okay, and now that person's hauling ass out here. Ooh. Huh, what's in here? Miscellaneous repair kit. Sure, we'll take one of those. And a glass jar. And a dry bag. How big is that? Commonly learned by swimmers and... How much does this carry again? Right. It's a... We use that to carry fluids for some reason. Because it can. Okay. Our flashlight's apparently out of battery, so reload it, go down here, and find only a couple zombies. Just a, let's see, a snot gobbler. Not a problem. Oh god! It was a problem. Doug? Doug, don't throw up. Don't throw up, it's all fine. It's all fine, everything is fine. Bile irritant, it's... ugh. Causing pain. Bile stink. Greasy layer of liquefied putrescence. Ugh. Okay, Doug, we found out the hard way. You should not be in melee range of those. Should have just taken out the rocks and battered him. Okay. Oh, these kids were playing Battle Hammer. And then they turned feral. Alright, well, we're gonna dismember this one. You know what? Doug is gonna try something. He's gonna try something that he hasn't yet. Magic. Okay. We need clean water, or water, and a soap bar. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. This might actually work. We're going to go get some detergent, and we're gonna go get some water. Okay, we need one soap bar. We're gonna drop that. We're going to get a small plastic bottle. We're going to eat the gummy vitamin, because why not? Then we're going to pour the water into the plastic bottle, and then we're going to try and cast... Whoops. We're going to try and cast Freshen Up, because maybe it'll make the poo smell go away. He fails. He fails again. He throws up heavily. Oh god, no, Doug. No, at least he got the toilet. Yep, he threw up in the toilet. Oh, that's cool. I think that may actually be a feature, that you throw up in the toilet. He keeps failing. Come on, Doug, you've got this. You've got this, Doug. Can I not cast it, or did I cast it? It looks like we finally casted it. Successfully, somehow. But there's no indication that it did that. And we no longer feel nauseous. We're cleaned up. Well, look at that. The one spell that Doug knows actually helped. Kind of. Alright, let's drop that small bottle. We don't need it. And turn off our flashlight. Won't count that as explorer. Fast food restaurant, nice. Whole bunch of plants. Soon these will be... Well, not soon, but eventually these will be harvestable. Okay, home improvement store. Lots of blood all over here. Oh. That's a crowd over there. Okay, we can handle you. Come on. Come at me. Come at me. You guys ain't shit. Wait, what is this thing? It's a shrieker zombie. Uh-oh. Doug, run. Oop. Just walk away. Just walk away. The Shrieker is going to attract a lot of attention. Take cover behind here. Take 2 swings at the elf, and boom! We are at Cutting Weapons 3. Very nice, Doug. Alright. We don't want him to have line of sight at us. We don't think the Shrieker zombie scream that loud, but maybe it can. Maybe it could mess us up with 1 shriek. Ooh, green apple gum. But it's doesn't happen. Elf down. Elf down. Zombie dwarf down. That zombie. 2 shots. Zombie dwarf goes down, heavily bleeding. We'll just let him bleed out. Come on. Come on. There you go. 2 swings. 1 swing. There we go. And we still feel bad about killing zombie children. Less and less with each dead child. He goes down 1 shot. Okay. Where is... Oh, hey, look at you. Zombie soldier. It's kind of tough, and we keep hitting him in the body armor. Doug, you're better than that. There we go. Hey, what happened to my mini-map? Toggle map, view map, toggle mini-map. Oh, I accidentally hit that button. Okay, there we go. When did I do that? And why have I only noticed it now? Okay. Okay, just a bunch of shambling jerks up there. We're not gonna worry though. Take a rock. And start dismembering everybody. Ooh, a tourist guide. Nice. Not the best map, but a map is a map. Nothing on these guys. Butcher, 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 butcher. How are we doing on principles biology? We're at 75%. That zombie has a flagger. Butcher. 101 home repairs. Chemistry book. Big ideas simply explained. Yeah. We don't need any of that. We have those books. Another flyer. Take the rock. Okay. Let's just crawl in through here. See what this place has got. Bunch of furniture, so we could probably dismantle some of this for planks, nails. Lots of paint, in case we feel like ever doing that. Older USB drive. Maybe a decade out of date, but still useful for holding electronic data. Oh, I mean... Okay, could have something cool on it. Punk trench coat. Huh. Okay, cabinets, beds. These are beds. They're straight up beds. $50 coin. Hell yes. Doug now has a lucky $50 coin. Because I've decided he would. Oh no! Not a smoker. Uh-oh. Doug sees that looming cloud of smoke. Come on. Kaboom! Doug is not a smoker either. That stuff sucks. Take your time, Doug. Take your time. Cough it out. Are we good? We inhaled some smoke and our eyes are watering a little bit. But we're good now. Okay. Alright. And everybody else is now properly chopped up. And a crowd is gathering to the north of us. And that what's over here? Some feral lizard folk. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. They couldn't be too tough, right? And Doug's, you know, pretty good with his axe now. And melee combat. Come on. Come on. Come on, Zomblin. There you go. Okay. And zombies are coming after us now, and here comes the lizard folk. We're gonna see how tough you are. Nah, he gets dropped in 2 hits. He ain't shit. He has a pet pack, though. Maybe if we get a kitty, we can retrieve kitty. Nice. That felt a lot more reliable. Ooh. Enemy team. Rival football player. Okay. Anything else? Nope, just one more. And the head zombies. Okay. Well, we could use that laptop on that zombie to take a look at our... Where did I put my duffel bag? Oh, right, up here. Okay. Let's take the duffel bag. Oh! That zombie snuck up on me. Come on, hit him! There you go. Ooh, coin. Uh-oh. Okay. Come on. Ow! Sure. Okay, so the living elves are actually pretty dodgy. And so are the living goblins. But they aren't very tough, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's a feral dwarf. We don't fuck with those. Okay, let's lure everybody else down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. You must have some... Oh, okay, there we go. See? Yep, he has some tear gas. Okay, so we're gonna use that on the feral dwarf. Come on, come on. You know what? Got an idea. Drop the fire axe. Get the tear gas. Come here, jerk. Come on. Come on, punk. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, those rocks aren't gonna do anything. Get sprayed! Get sprayed again! Get sprayed again! And now we do this. Walk up. Whip his ass. Feral dwarf dies in 1 hit. Feral dwarves are not as tough. Okay, so that was just a thick cloud of tear gas. So spraying them 3 times guarantees that they're screwed. Like, the cloud is so thick, you cannot see through it. But it also has a chance to spread, so that's... Dwarf girl runs at us throwing rocks. Come on. Ow! Crap! Get sprayed. Get sprayed! Am I sitting on a cloud? No, I'm not. Okay. We take the axe, ready up our axe, lift it over our head, and boom! Flatten the dwarf. Thank you, zombie cop. Gave us just what we needed. Let's actually get our duffel bag now. Okay. Come on. Duffel bag. Duffel bag. Duffel. No, let's take care of the zoblin. There we go. Now no one's gonna interrupt me. Duffel bag. Rocks. Pick up the rocks they threw at me. Pick up another battery. More rocks. Ooh, a coin. Nice. Another coin. Nice. Another baton. An antifungal drug. You know what? Doug knows how useful that can be. Not for the reason he thinks, but he'll figure it out. And we'll just smash, dismember, cut up, hack to pieces. Ooh, another coin. Did I not check these guys? I guess I didn't. Alright, we'll take him down. How'd you get in here? Chop him up, chop him up. Ooh, another bug out bag with a lot of ammo. What in the hell? 2 hatchets. You know what? Got an idea. Doug, let's take this. Let's just take this. Let's just take the whole thing. We're not gonna look through it, we're just gonna take the whole thing. Butcher all the rest of these corpses. Wait, yes. Okay. A zombie is coming at us. Where are you coming from? Fire axe, pick up the fire axe. Come on. Go away. We're busy. Back up. Butcher, 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 butcher. Anything else over here? Nope, nothing worth taking. Quality cigarettes? What's that mean? Rocks. More loot. Another flyer to take a look at. You know what? Antipsychotics. Just in case if we get hit with that tainted mind thing again. It might work. I don't really know for sure. It's worth a look. Laptop. Browse. Manage files. Browse files. Browse this. And browse that. Junk files, recipe catalogs, questionable media files. Huh. Was that on the manage files, read files on this device? Appears to be a civil protection video published by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, a handful of days before the official evacuation order was declared. Within the clip, standing within a plain-featured, well-lit room behind a steel table, clean-shaven redhead, a light olive shirt demonstrates the proper donning and doffing procedure for a gas mask, as well as providing general tips and information for proper NBC conduct. Mask is in hand, and with an assortment of cylindrical filters arrayed on the table, she demonstrates donning, screwing in the proper filter, pressurizing the mask for an airtight seal, and repeatedly encouraging the viewer to remember, gentlemen, shave your chin first before even thinking about trying to put on a mask. Goes for you as well, ladies. All that hair, ponytails, pigtails, bangs, whatever needs to go right out the window. You can keep the eyebrows, though. At the video's conclusion, the instructor outlines several tactics for protecting oneself from biological contaminants, including several methods for distilling water, sealing the edges of doors, yada 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 yada. Ultimately, clip rounds off with a solemn warning that all the equipment in the world won't protect you from negligence and stupidity. For all the keyboard warriors and self-proclaimed preppers watching, all this gear is only meant to allow you to evacuate to a safer area. That is all it will do. It won't let you ride out a catastrophe indefinitely. So it's still important that you keep your heads down and proceed to an evacuation gathering point if and when the call goes out. Interesting. Somebody actually downloaded one of the videos that was sent out around the beginning of the Cataclysm. We just finished up chopping up the rest of these bodies. You take a look at this solar farm, and it looks like there's a handful of workers. We're going to make sure... Oops. We dropped the wrong thing. We'll drop that. Come on. Yeah, you're not carrying rocks. You hear incoherent yelling? Interesting. Feral mechanics. Incoherently yelling, wouldn't have guessed he was one of the feral. Having a bad day. Well, with all of these guys down, we have unlocked this entire polycrystalline solar panel farm. Gorgeous. So much power, right at our fingertips. Doug brushes the axe blade across the grass after the last zombie technician is thoroughly hacked to bits. He gives an appraising once-over for his conquest. A solar farm, completely intact, alive with unseen power. Just a few peeks at a manual and a little careful rewiring, and this solar farm will become a power bank for vehicles, batteries, all manner of utilities. Liberty still has plenty of zombies to slay, and a whole city stretches out before him to the west across the bridge. Doug knows better than to overstay his welcome. His muscles ache. The zombies are too numerous, and one bad decision is all it takes to turn a confident survivor into a pulped, bloody mess. Pushing this far was rewarding enough. Doug resolves to turn away from the bridge to Annisburg and head back to Liberty for a rest. Once the residents are evicted, he can have a peaceful rest. Maybe Liberty would be a good second home. If you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment and a like, and subscribe if you haven't yet. I plan to continue the undead misadventures of Doug Fenton until his untimely death, or he realizes his purpose and finishes his true goal, whenever it comes to him, or me. Until next time, stay tough, survivors.